Hello everybody, it is me, Marina Martinez-Bateman. I am the CEO of New Coyote Consulting. We are an equity and communications consulting firm here in the Pacific Northwest. As you can see, my background is different. This is actually the wall that I'm usually looking at when I record these videos. I'm going to try and get a transformation video out soon-ish. I realized, like, as soon as we put everything back in the office in the new arrangement, I realized that I actually hadn't taken much video of the office before we moved everything around. So I know I had that day in a life video that has some footage of the office. There's some footage I took of the office that I didn't put in that video, so I'll probably use some of that to be my before and my after. But now there's two of us here in the office. Me and my husband / sometimes tech guy is here. And the reason is because after the election, I was struggling really hard. I felt really demotivated. It was still really, really winter and dark, and that's not a great time for me emotionally anyway. And he was kind of feeling similarly. And we just started coming here to this office together because it's such a bright, warm, cozy, happy space, and getting so much done and being so productive. And this isn't the first time we've shared an office, although last time things were not as fun as it is sharing this time. I think having a much bigger space is really important. Being able to afford fancy noise-canceling headphones is really important. And then I think also just being in an extremely cheerful room is extremely important. The last time we shared an office, it was because we were so broke that we literally just had to be in the same room 24/7. So this is way different from that. I feel like now that we are coming to work together every day, I feel so much more motivated. It's so much easier to concentrate when I have someone body doubling, working. I also just, am more likely to take a break for lunch, to take the dog for a walk, to just be able to chill out. I've been with my husband for 21 years. He's definitely my safe person. He's definitely a big moral support, and being able to be together when the world feels really scary and stressful is incredible. And it's really helping me right now. This week, we are just sending out proposals 3 a day. We are ramping up our workload faster than we have, I think, maybe ever done. We're still not making our financial goals month to month, but that has never happened in the first quarter of the year for us. So we do a lot of things to prepare for that now that we've been around long enough to know that this is a pattern. That being said, there's a lot of energy going out into the world from us right now. There's a lot of stuff that we're waiting to hear back on. There's a lot of ideas, a lot of, irons and fires, a lot of beginnings to things. And I'm twofold on that. I usually really, really enjoy planning for something. And then I really, really hate when it doesn't happen. And inevitably, when you plan for things, when you have 20 proposals going out in a week, not all of them are going to happen. Not all of them are going to come back. So I'm I'm in this space of new project energy, and also, not accepted project, canceled project, rejected project anticipation that part I don't like. That being said, I know just everybody I know is struggling in some way, is working hard to build something. I think a lot of us are working hard on building something new. A lot of us are working hard on dealing with change that we maybe didn't want. And I feel just really privileged, and I am really privileged, to be able to see the struggles that New Coyote has and know that that is what I wanted. That is what I agreed to. That is what I planned for when I decided to go back into business for myself, is I knew that there would be times when we would be coping with loss of contract, coping with loss of money, coping with changes in leadership or changes with our priorities or decisions, and that I was prepared for that. I signed up for this. So insofar as anyone can sign up for small business ownership, it's always a surprise. Whatever's going on is always a surprise. But I know not everybody signed up for the changes that they're dealing with right now, and fuck. It sucks. It sucks, and it's going to continue to suck, and that is why we have to center joy. That is why we have to wake up every day and commit that we're not going to let any more time than is absolutely necessary go to the administration, go to their fuckery, go to their bullshit. And that all of the other time that we have, all of the other energy that we have, is going to go towards investing in our true wealth in the world, which is community, self, family, chosen family, healing, growing. You know, I think a lot of times we think about getting knocked down as a binary statement. Either we're up or we're down. And I think that when we really think about the times in our lives when we have been down, that is usually a time of great growth, great learning, great understanding, gathering resources, becoming more skilled, powerful, intentional about the things that we're really about. And that's what I try to tell myself when things are down. That's what I try to tell others when things are down. And I think, you know, especially coming into spring, there are these moments where it looked like everything around us was dead, and now it's exploding with life. And that is an important factor to remember, that we are part of the natural world. And it's a big factor. But at the end of the day, it's really only white supremacy, capitalism, settler colonialism that tells us that our personal winters are morally bad or our failings. That's not actually true. That's only an imposed condition so that wealthy people can exploit us. So have a walk, have a lunch, have a weekend. Don't work for free. I will see you next week.